What is going on, everybody? My name is Josh, and welcome to my Call of Duty Championships Day 3 recap. Brought to you by No Scope Glasses. Check the link in the description, as well as use code DISC5P for 5% off your purchase. And I just want to say a few things right here. When you saw that intro from No Scope Glasses, that is amazing. Please go check them out. Honestly, their products are fantastic. Secondly, 3 people bought a pair of no-scope glasses using my link, guys. That was Sunday. So please, guys, tell me if you buy them, because I want to know. I want to thank you guys personally, because it helps me out tremendously. You have no idea how much that means to me when you guys use that link. Secondly, my day 2 recap has over 300 views, and I got 12 subscribers yesterday, so that's crazy. And I wish I could be bringing you guys this recap sooner, but I wasn't there for the championship match. I wasn't home. I watched the championship match, but I wasn't home, and I would have recapped it, but I was actually somewhere else, and then I watched The Walking Dead, and by the time I got home, it was just like, I really can't do this video this late at night. But anyway, if in case you have been living under the rock for the past 2 days, you know that Complexity won. Here's what the brackets ended up looking like. And I first want to talk about that Optic Complexity match. It was the first match of the day. It was on main stage. It was casted by Puckett and Benson, and it was just a crazy, crazy match. The first map was Octane Dom, and I thought that Optic didn't have it, you know. Even though Octane is one of their strongest Dom maps, I believe they're better at Strike Zone Dom, and if they would have gotten Strike Zone Dom, I think they would have beat Complexity. But it was a close match nonetheless. I do believe Complexity only won by like 17 points or something like that, or not even. No, because it was only like, it might have been 17 around there. But, that's a pretty small deficit, and I think because what happened was Complexity would get in like these huge like 30-point leads at the beginning of the round, and then Optic would have to come back from that, and they'd get so close, but they wouldn't be able to pull out the win, and it was just too late, too little, or too little, too late. Sorry. Either way, it doesn't really matter. But anyway, the second map was Freight SND, and Optic took it in Game 11. That was crazy. They should have had it sooner than that, but that was absolutely nuts. First, they were 1 round apiece, and Optic actually got lucky because it was Scump last alive. It was a 1v2, and they lagged out of the game. Everybody did. It wasn't just Scump or like one player. Everybody lagged out, which shouldn't have happened, but you know, it happens sometimes. Then they both went 5-5. They had 4 games apiece since it was a new game, and they had to, for overtime, since it was 5 apiece, they had to see who had the most kills, or something, who had the highest score, or something like that, and they would get defense. So Complexity had defense, Optic had offense, and they just rushed Red and just completely demolished them. I believe it was going to be a 1v3 for Crimsix, and Bose just, oh my god, the play Bose made was crazy. So I mean, that was a fantastic match. Then the Blitz was, I don't remember this entirely, but the Blitz was on Warhawk, and I think it was close. I don't think I got to see that whole match either, but it was close. And I don't know how close it was, but I'm pretty sure it was close. Optic might have tied it up first side 3-3 or something like that, but Complexity took that, and then it was Warhawk SND, or Dom. No, I don't remember what the other Dom was, but anyway, Complexity won 3-1. Sorry if I'm not 100% on that. There was just so much Call of Duty I watched this weekend, it's hard to keep track and remember it all for a recap video. Then FaZe dropped down to SB. They got 3-0'd. Envy 3-0'd Daughters. And then Daughters 3-1 FaZe for 5th place. FaZe got 6th. Vex's Revenge took 8th, I believe. Yeah, Vex Revenge took 8th. And that was crazy for them because they were a Canadian team going into this. Rise took 7th, which was really good for them. I think that's a pretty solid squad. And, you know, it's surprising because no EU teams made it in the top 8. No EU teams in the money. FaZe did really bad day 3. You know, they got 3-0'd by SB and then 3-1 by Daughters. And Daughters is actually a really strong team. They proved that they can hang with the American teams, which are the best teams in the country. Or the world, actually. Best teams in the country. Best teams in the world. Then that would mean that Envy had to play SB. And I believe Envy 3-0'd SB. I think they 3-0'd SB. I don't have it written down what the score was, but Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know they beat SB, and apparently SB was looking pretty weak. I didn't get to watch that match because I was watching. I don't know. I don't even think I was there for that match. I don't even know anymore. I'm forgetting this. Too much Call of Duty and Walking Dead is messing with me. I'm gonna do my best. Here we go. Then Envy played Optic Gaming. Now this match I didn't get to watch. I actually went bowling, which was kind of upsetting. I just wanted to be home for the final match. You got to spend time with your family. I watched Champs all weekend, so it was time to do some bowling. Bowled with my mom. Bowled 115 the first time. I don't even know. Anyway, Optic lost to Envy 3-1. And apparently the matches were insanely close. But this was such a disappointment because, in my opinion, Optic is the stronger squad next to Envy, and they played better against Complexity. Their matches were really close against Complexity, and I think they would have been a better matchup for the finals, for the $400,000 prize. And Envy went up against Cole, and Cole 3-0'd him, blew him out of the water. Wasn't even close, in my opinion. The Dom was just ridiculously outmatched. It was good games, but it was Strike Zone Dom, and Envy just plays that map horribly. In my opinion, they just don't play that map well, and Complexity just completely used that to their advantage. And if you guys could have seen this, I think it was the Strike Zone Dom against SB, Optic versus SB, I think it was Strike Zone Dom SB. Nade Shot just had this 8-piece or 9-piece. It was so mind-blowing. It was crazy. He was right outside a bar, and they just kept funneling outside a bar, and he was just not missing. His shot was on point. It was crazy. I was freaking out. I was like, Nade Shot, oh my god. But anyway, I gotta get myself an Optic jersey. That's I'm going way off topic here. Envy played Complexity, and of course Complexity won. Now, congratulations to Complexity for winning $400,000 and a lot of oh my god, what am I trying to say here? A lot of popularity or whatever. They're getting their brand out there, their name out there, and all the players, I'm assuming, jumped up in follower count or something of that nature. And that's a crazy win for them because they've played in 12 events. And they've won 10 or something. It's something I can't even... The stat is just too amazing. And I believe Big Timer got passed for the most championships by Aches or TP or not TP, sorry. Krim, maybe? Krim? I don't know. I know Big T said he got passed, so I don't know who that was. He's like, comeback is real? I'm like, no way. Big T is not coming back. He's making that stock money, man. That guy is investing in all the stocks. But anyway, congrats to Complexity. Now, when it comes to the game, the only person I don't like in this scene really is Aches. And I'm sure when it comes outside of the game, he's a great guy. Talk to him outside of the game, he's fine. Inside the game, he's a major dick. When it comes to playing Call of Duty, he's just the biggest dick, and I believe he's the most notorious player in this community. But he's good. He's good. And if you guys saw me tweeting the S&D on Freight versus oh my god, I'm looking at Twitter at the same time, sorry. Optic versus Complexity on Freight, and I was tweeting every time Aches died. I was like, Aches, you're bad. Aches, you're awful. And I can't stand him when it comes to the game because he was literally... There is a wall in between him and Clayster. They both have soundproof headphones on, and he is talking shit to Clayster through the wall with soundproof headphones on. And I'm like, are you serious, Aches? Can you just stop being a douche for 5 seconds, play the game? Whew, all right, I'm getting out of hand here. But that was just annoying. But I love Krim. TP is just the nicest guy in the world. And Karma, congrats. First 2-time world champion, I believe, ever. So he's got, people are calling him 2 rings instead of 2 chains, 2 rings. And he's crazy good. He's crazy good. Now, what I'd like to see what I'd like to see Complexity do is rebrand. Of course, they're still going to go under the Complexity name, but I think it would be cool if we saw a whole new face of Complexity. They got some sweet new white jerseys or red jerseys or something like that, and they did a logo redo. My computer screen's turned off. You know, I don't know. I got to fix this 10-minute timer. It's really stupid. That would be crazy cool to see a rebrand from them. Now, post-champs, will we see any roster changes? I don't know. I'm going to make a video right after this one talking about it. So you're going to see me in the same clothes, in the same everything. I got to get a haircut. I just realized that. My hair is just god-awful. But anyway, stay tuned for that roster change video. Thank you guys so much for all the support on my Day 2 recap. Hopefully this does just as well. But that's all I have for you guys today. So if you would like to leave a like, that would be fantastic. If we hit 15 likes, that would be awesome if you're sticking around to the end. Tell them in the comments, 15 likes. And subscribe if you are new for all the esports coverage. I try to report on everything. I really do try. No Scope Glasses, links in the description. My name is Josh, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.